Sure. Yeah, it's a group that the first thing that stands out, they play really hard all the time, and they've done that, consistently all year. It's a physical team, and that's a good style, of defense to be, fast and angry when you get to the ball carrier. So, they've definitely got our attention. Sure. I mean, going into, getting through that first year, I'm sure it's probably pretty understood, in the program what the culture, wants to be and wants to look like and all those things. And, they've played hard against us in the past, as well. So I think we know exactly what we're going to get, but they're definitely, they do a nice job running around. Well, it's turned out to be pretty valuable. He's been in some situations where it's gotten him loose, with some free defenders in his face. And, it's something that I don't think he really thinks about it. He just does it. And it's been pretty good to him so far. You can teach them. That doesn't mean they're going to do it, when they should do it. But that's something, that he's got, ingrained in his skill set. And, when he's in a situation to use it, he's been pretty good at it. He's just got to do a better job of putting the ball away, once he uses it. Have to, to some degree. Obviously, we know what we want to do, week in and week out. And that's not always, we know what we want to do. It doesn't mean that you can just go out there and do it because of, the opponent might have something, that they do well in their scheme or whatnot. Scheme doesn't match what we want to do exactly, doesn't jive up all the time perfectly. So, you got to match it up the best you can. And obviously, with three guys, playing at different times this season, that's we've had to work to try to get ourselves in good situations every week. It could be the same a couple weeks in a row, and it might be completely different, 3 weeks in a row. It all really depends on who you're going against and who's playing. But you're right, it's kept us busy. Yeah, that's a great question. We want to get the guys that we feel are playmakers and that can help us move the ball down the field as fast as we can and be as consistent as we can with those guys. And luckily, we've got more than one. So, obviously, we want our running backs to carry the ball, as much as they can. And, our offensive line has done a great job of proving that they can be consistent and we can run the ball on teams when we need to do it. So it's, it's a process, of figuring out, the guys that you can trust, every week and how they fit into the game plan. So it's part of the deal, every week. You never know exactly how it's going to look on Saturday when you start, game planning on Sunday. But Coach Campbell does a great job of, working it one day at a time throughout the week and getting it, to a product by Saturday that you feel really good about. I mean, you would love to have a guy that can run